Good afternoon. This is Jared Rand. Welcome everyone to the global guided meditation call for Tuesday, September 4th, 2018, 3 p.m. Eastern. Today, we're going to concentrate our divine energy to dissipating the created hurricane, Gordon. And the reason this is because we want to make sure that we literally diffuse it and weaken it to the extent and lower the water output so that it just basically more of a nurturing rain rather than a destructive flooding. And if you picture in your mind North America or America, United States, you see the shorelines down in the southern part of the country. You look in the Gulf of Mexico and you begin to see the rim of the shorelines in Tennessee, New Orleans, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. And, you know, right now, from the reports I've been given directly, is that the storm surges could be up to 3 feet or more in a lot of those areas, which is obviously we all know is very damaging to the human beings that are located in those areas, and their homes, and their possessions, and their belongings, and it goes on and on and on. And so, just like we did with the lava flows at Kilauea, just like we've done with some other storms in the past, this is a concerted effort from everyone on the planet to give a very powerful reconfiguration of the elements, which understand we're all part of. So we're all part of this plasma energy. And with our God sparks and Prime Source Creator God, we will diffuse and dissipate the extent where harm has been alleviated and damage has been alleviated, the extent where it's able, let's put it this way, it can be quickly repaired without much ado. So when we think about the plasma energy fields, the existence that we are and housed in these bodies, which are also plasma energy, that's why when we leave the body ceases to function, period. We don't come back to the body a certain period of time. When we leave it, the body will die. So that's why, you know, some people who leave the body and travel sometimes they stay a little bit too long, get carried away, and then when they come back in the body, they begin, they wake up and they feel just totally drained, tired, and they have to recover and recuperate. It's usually why that they were outside the body too long. And look, what we're going to do is we're going to create a barrier. If you can picture this, we are going to transform into crystalline light towers, and we're going to encircle the whole southern region of North America, coastlines all the way across the bottom of the country. And we're going to come out, we're going to meet this disturbance, this Gordon, and we're going to diffuse its power, its energy. And Gaia, Earth, Mother Earth is going to assist by allowing the energy, which she created in a way, but then it was enhanced by beings. And then because if you see the track, it's just pretty much unheard of, the track of some of these storms. If you look way, way, way back in history, it's not a normal or a regular type of track. So taking lefts, rights, ups, downs, go by, come back. So we're going to diffuse it, and then Gaia's going to reabsorb the energy, dissipate the upper atmosphere, and to shut down its ability to disperse its moisture by bringing out a high pressure that will infiltrate it and dissipate it even more. So basically it'll just be rain in areas, period, that will be can be handled. And feeling this and understanding it is important. So it's a good idea from your heart mind to get a picture, because we all have a picture, we all know it, we don't need a map of our country, and to look down on the shorelines of this area, of the states, Alabama, Texas, Mississippi, Louisiana, all of those areas, all the shorelines, all the ports, and to diffuse it. How we diffuse it is that our energy will drop the water temperature so that the storm itself will lose its power and its energy, and literally diffuse it. And also from the top down, from the top of the storm, and from the bottom, from the planet up, we will be hitting it at both angles. So coming down, almost like a vortex energy from the top and from the bottom, and dispersing it, totally disintegrating its power and ability and destructive force. So, if you will, go to a place where you won't be interrupted, which you're probably already there, and relax. Find a time in your life that you were relaxed to you, and relive it. Or if you can't, create one for yourself that allows you to relax from head to toe. As you're in this relaxation state, you go into it, you begin to breathe. And as you breathe, you want to do this breath half a dozen times. You want to go 1,000. You want to bring it in through the nose, hold it 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, let it out, and then repeat about a half a dozen times. As you're breathing in divine positive energy, and it's filling you and fulfilling you. So what this divine positive energy does is it eliminates your doldrum thinking. And the doldrum thinking is where we sink down. Different challenges and things that coming at us, and you know the feeling where you just kind of sink and you feel lethargic and you feel no energy and you feel like giving up, and it's just a dank, goopy energy. So when that comes in, this divine positive energy uplifts you. You can feel it uplifting as you breathe in, and you can feel it calming and balancing you. And you know that you are happy, that you literally are happy. And your happiness is being literally beamed out from your heart mind, from your heart center. From your God spark, it's being beamed out. And that's where your happiness is. So you always keep that happiness door open. And as this divine energy comes in to remind you that you are happy, when you confirm that to yourself, it allows it to rise. It allows you to rise and have a fulfilling energy come in. So as you breathe out, you're breathing out things that you have faced, you have embraced, you have given love to it, and you have no need for it anymore. Once you've done that, embraced it, identified it, given love to it, you let it go. You're done with it, period. So these incessant worries, fears, anxieties must leave you because you have not ignored them, so they don't hang around. You've faced them, you've embraced them, and you have given them love. So they dissipate, they leave, and you feel that anxiety and stress leave you because it serves you no purpose, okay? And that's what a lot of people do. They ignore all of these things, and when they surface, they suppress them. They kick them under the carpet, and they try to ignore them and turn their back on them instead of facing them, giving them love, addressing them, letting them go. So as you breathe out, that's what you're doing. So you're clearing your field. You're clearing your auric energy, your God spark. You're empowering yourself. Now, what you're going to do now is you're going to go in through the heart center, the heart mind, and we're going to go deep. As we go and travel, we feel more and more at peace. We feel more and more intense love, eternal love, as we go deeper and deeper and deeper. Come to an area where we see a beautiful array of golden white pink light, emerald green healing light, and purple transmuting flame swirling around, reflecting, humming, a very warm, loving energy. And you feel saturated with eternal love, prime source, creator God, from the great central sun. And as you turn, you see your higher self. And you join with your higher self immediately. You become one. Since we are one, so you acknowledge that you are one with your higher self. Now, once this happens, we all come together, arm in arm, hand in hand, and we form our circle. And the circle, as soon as we're connected, the circle begins to glow, and it starts to vibrate, and it is pulsating, and it's becoming brighter and brighter and brighter. And as this is happening, we now call in all light beings from this solar system, from this planet, from all of the galaxies, this galaxy and all the rest of them, and all the universes, all the metaverses, all light beings who are of love and from love. We request and ask for their assistance in this meditation. So as they come in, we feel them. And as they come in, the circle even beams brighter and gets brighter. And we can see prism colors firing off of the circle of pure love light energy as they come in and join us arm in arm, hand in hand. We also call upon the archangels, the seraphim, cherubim. We call upon inner earth, hollow earth, all of love and from love. We call upon the ascended masters. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed over. We call upon the fairies and the sprites, all light beings. Join us in this meditation of love and from love. We feel the circle as it expands, and it gets brighter and brighter. We rise up above the planet. We see our sphere of meditations. It's housing them. It's golden white pink light, emerald green healing light, purple transmuting flame reflecting, glowing, and vibrating, and holding our meditations in perpetual motion. We feel its eternal love. We then look upon the planet. We look down and we see the disturbance in North America. And then we begin to transform in this massive circle. We all go into crystalline light towers. And as we turn into these towers, we come down, and the towers begin to elongate, and they grow. And they embed into the shorelines all across the southern borders of the United States. They begin to pulsate an eternal love energy field. Plasma energy starts to vibrate upward and downward and side to side. It's forming a curtain. As the curtain connects with Gaia's higher self, Earth's higher self, we bring this shield up. The shield then starts to transform with Gaia's assistance, Prime Source Creator God, through us, through our God sparks, to eliminate the torrential rain and flooding, the harm to humanity, and to neutralize the very vortex of the storm, the eye, cause it to dissipate, bleed away, and become just a storm. To eliminate the torrential rains, the destruction of the winds, and creating inside of it a high-pressure dome that totally releases its grip on the ocean and the land. So if you can see it and feel it, we have Gaia's higher self assisting, rising from the planet, from herself, up. You have us, above it all, coming down with our crystalline light towers. So it's literally, as you look at the towers, you can see the pulse rays of light, like arcs, almost like lightning, of electrical currents popping and hissing off of our columns. And each one is deactivating the destructive energy of this storm. And as those bolts come out, you can see them go in a wave. They spread out, and they connect with all of the molecules of the storm and literally start deactivating its energy. The energy is then drawn and repurposed and turned into eternal love. So we literally are taking our towers, our crystalline light towers, and using them as diffusers, absorbing the energy of this storm, repurposing it so that it cannot do severe damage and bodily harm to humanity, and to the land, and to the dwellings. So this shield that we've created stays as we all visualize and see it through our heart mind and how protected the area is. Lay down a blanket along the land going inshore, going in. So all of any form of energy that is in a severely destructive pattern, as soon as it comes across the land, it is being diffused. It is being shut down. It's being dissipated. Things that we've done in past meditations where we see things and the purple transmuting flame comes in and it neutralizes and transmutes the energy into neutral light substance. It vaporizes and it's carried off back to the great central sun. So we're witnessing and watching this as we partake in the elimination of this destructive force into becoming harmless. We visualize this. We will visualize it through the meditation. We will watch it as it continues. And from time to time during the course of this day into the evening, we will revisit and watch like parents of the storm to make sure it continues to dissipate, lose its energy, and lose its destructive force. What we're doing is at the center of this storm, we're beaming in a tremendous amount of eternal love. So you've got a force beam coming into the center of the vortex of the storm, the eye, and going down is pure eternal love coming from Prime Source Creator God. So I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. take that image that you feel in your heart and mind, you see it, we will lead those columns of crystalline light energy that we've created, formed this diffusing barrier of pure eternal love. So the diffusing barrier will continue to work and will continue to send out pulses to eliminate and to disintegrate the power swirled within this storm and the energy. So one thing I would like to say is that tomorrow night we will have a time for change call, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this same call line. And a lot of things we'll discuss, see if we can answer some more questions people have. And feel the energy during the course of this day coming to you, replenishing you constantly. Physical form, uplifting you, and reminding yourself that you are happy, and eliminate the feeling of forlornness and where your energy is down, where it's it's unhappiness from the outside coming at you, while your inside is full of joy, happiness. So I wish total, complete, perfect health, each and every one of you, and total, complete, perfect happiness, total, complete, perfect prosperity, abundance, wealth, unending, and complete joy, bliss, contentment, peace, total eternal love. We will be back here at 3 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday, September 5th, 2018.